This is a 1954 Super MTA. We're gonna be planting soybeans today with it for our deer. And we just love messing with the older ones. The newer ones, the Case IH, we stayed with Case IH. We love our dealer. Our dealer's a great guy. He always supports us from service. His service after the sale is phenomenal, and that's what it's all about. And they're good tractors, they're good pieces of equipment, and we utilize a lot of Case International equipment in our construction company.
The reason I like red tractors so much is because they're a good tractor, they're strong, and we've always had red tractors ever since I was little. I can remember the first tractor we ever had when my dad started buying them to put in the collection. It was a Cub with a belly mower, and he used to cut the body side by the house with it, and I used to ride on it with him, and that like started it off. And I used to sit on it with him. I always wanted when I could touch the pressing the pedal that he told me I could drive it. So ever since that, I've been hooked on it since I was about 4 years old.
Well, what I like about them is in the summer when I start to work for my dad, I get paid money to run them and work on the farm for my dad.
How long you been driving red tractors?
Since I could touch the pedal and start it, and wait enough to let it start.
That might have to substitute. Oh, didn't see y'all there. Oh, the ground was brown and flat. Me and Daddy played horse and the cows all mooed. And we laughed. Ow! Oh, buddy. So this is the plan. Hold on, you gonna bust your. So this is the customer complaint. Low oil pressure. So we got to pull the valve cover off and see what's going on under there because they think it's in the top end. Oh, somebody stripped that out. That was nice. Somebody stripped that out too. That was also so this has got a nut on the back of it. I'm retarded. So what are you pulling off? This is the piece of wiring harness, but what we're going to do is we're getting this out of the way so we can I'm going to take this. I'm not taking it completely out. We're more or less going to like lift it up and get it out of the way a little bit. Because to get this valve cover off, you gotta have that out of the way. Alright, so far, we took the airbox assembly off. There's a plate that crosses the front that holds the airbox assembly up. We took all that off. Next, so we don't have to drain all the coolant out, we don't make too big of a mess, and this thing's really not that heavy, and all we doing is exploratory surgery anyway. What I'm gonna do is take these brackets and all off, and we're gonna take this and we're gonna kind of lift it up and shove it off in the corner a little bit to get it out of the way. And that's what we're gonna do with that. And we're also gonna cuss a little bit because we forgot the socket in the blue tray on the other side of the tractor. So we're gonna take this out of the way, and then once we get this off, I'm gonna grab my little, well actually I'm probably gonna blow everything down first when I get that far, that way, because you don't want dust all in there if you can avoid it. I mean, the engine's pretty rugged, a little bit of dust ain't gonna hurt none, I'm sure, but we don't want big hunks of crap going in there because, you know, yeah. Alright, so we pull all the valve cover apart, and what we were looking for was lots of oil seeping out between, like, around the cam bearings, just places where oil is not supposed to be, to justify the loss of oil pressure, and we found nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this valve cover back on, put the whole top half back on, and then what we're going to actually do is overfill the engine oil to go up past where the pickup tubes are to rule out a crack in the pickup tube and cavitation, like sucking in air through a crack. So that's the next step. Once everything's back together, we're going to add engine oil to the level of the oil pan, between the oil pan and the block, basically that level, and see if the oil pressure goes up. If the oil pressure goes up, that means we're sucking in air, and we need to pull the oil pan off, take a look around and see what's going on. Stay tuned. Bum bum beat 'em, put it all back together. Bum bum beat 'em, bum 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 bum.